Hey dudes, what is going on? Welcome back to Dusty and Dad's How to Minecraft. So today we're gonna need food because I think I've killed all of the cod that were over in the ocean. I can see that there's a few left, but I've been killing those off, and we need to start getting some wheat. So we're gonna find some wheat, we're gonna grow some wheat, and we're also gonna find some other animals like cows and sheep. So as of right now, like where we are in the game, Dad, do you have any questions?
I do. I don't have an axe, and I don't remember what supplies I need for an axe.
Okay, so we need to make you an axe. And we also got really lucky with one of the zombies we killed in the last episode, and we got this potato. So we can definitely start making a potato farm as well, and we're also going to be making a wheat farm. So right now, I think let's make my dad an axe. So come on in here, Dad. And the way we're going to make an axe is we're going to get some sticks. Luckily, I have some sticks left over. And then we can make an axe by using some cobblestone in that formation right there. Go ahead and make an axe. And then I can go ahead and throw this to my dad by dropping it to him. And he'll pick that up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to collect up some wood. Because we're going to need wood to make some fences. So we're going to keep the animals in some fences. And in order to make fence, we're gonna need some oak planks, and we're gonna need some more sticks. So we can make sticks from the planks. So what we really need to do is get more oak logs. So we're gonna go ahead and keep chopping down the trees, growing some more trees, and collecting up some logs. So we'll be back after we do some of that. I put a lot of time and effort into my videos, and I would really appreciate it if you left a subscribe. It's free, it takes about 2 seconds, and you can always unsubscribe later if you really want. You can play on a server with me and the rest of the patrons and receive some other really cool benefits by becoming a Patreon today. Okay, so I now have about a little bit over a stack of oak, and I think that is going to be good. Another thing we need to do in this episode is make a couple beds so that we can sleep away the night. Because right now we're literally just relying on other people on the server to sleep away the night, and if they don't sleep it away, then we literally have to go down and just start mining and getting more resources. So that's another thing we need to do, and we need sheep for that. So yeah, there we go. We see Sadie sleeping away the night and saving the day for us. But if you're not on a server, no one else is going to be able to sleep away the night for you. We're going to need wheat to get the sheep because you can lure sheep and cows towards you and kind of control where they're going when you have wheat. So we're going to have to make a wheat farm next. So let's go ahead and start making a wheat farm before we set up the little pen that we're going to make with the fences. And in order to get wheat, you have to start just breaking the grass that's on the ground and just hope that they drop wheat seeds. Like that one right there, just drop this, and all these seeds are wheat seeds, which then we can plant on the ground once we use a hoe, which we'll get into later. But right now, let's just collect up all these wheat seeds. I was thinking another good thing about living in a plains biome where it's really open is that if night comes and mobs spawn, then they'll burn up in the daylight during the day, which is good. But if you make a house in a forest, they won't burn up in the daylight because they're able to hide under trees and not burn up. So I think it is pretty good that we started living in a just open field like this, a plains biome, because then there is going to be less threats from hostile mobs.
So where's the best place to grow wheat?
So I think the design we're going to do is we're going to break a block. We're going to put down a water source right here. And then we're going to be able to turn all the land around it into farmland up to 4 blocks out. But in order to do that, we're going to have to get some more iron. We're going to need 3 pieces of iron to make a bucket so that we can move the water from either a little pond like this or even the ocean, and then put the water down in the block. So while you collect some more wheat seeds, I'm going to go ahead and find a cave and get some more iron for us. So here's a little surface cave right by our house that I think I'm going to go down and just see if we can get lucky and find some iron right on this cave down here. So there's coal, so that's a good sign. But I'm not really interested in coal. I'm going to have to find a different cave. So I ventured a little bit further away from our house. Our little starter base is over there, and I found this really big just open cave right here. There's also a bunch of cows over here, so I'm going to keep that in mind when we're looking for cows. I think my dad found a cow as well. So let's go ahead and just hop down in here and see if we can get any iron right on the surface. So this is perfect. We're going to be careful of that lava over there. I don't want to end up in the lava, but let's go ahead and collect up this iron so that we can make a bucket. We only need 3 of these, but getting all 4 of them is definitely the move because we're going to definitely need more iron as we progress. I think another thing that we should be doing right now is going ahead and making some chests. So to make chests, you just have to put planks in a formation like that. and then we can get that out of the crafting table and have some chests. Now you can put 2 chests together and it's going to make a double chest like this, and then you can start storing all of your extra little bits in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything in here that I don't actually need in my inventory right now. Okay, so the iron is all smelted up. That is great. We can go ahead and make a bucket just by going like that. And now buckets are really cool and they're very helpful. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and just start saying, okay, right here would be a good spot. And then let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on the 9th one, we're going to do another one. So when you put down water, it'll hydrate land up to 4 blocks away. So it's going to go all the way out 4 and then 4 this way as well. And it's going to be a big square. This one's the same. So we're going to be able to put wheat on all of this land right here. Now this is a good and efficient early game wheat farm that we are about to make. All we have to do is put water down just like this. Yeah, there's weird water glitches that happen like that still in the game. And there's actually no one else on the server right now, so we are gonna have to hide for the night and actually wait till morning just so that we don't get totally destroyed by all the mobs that will be spawning out here and coming out. I know it sounds boring, but me and Dad are gonna be bunkered down in here all night until the light comes back up. Okay, so during the night my dad made some fences, so we're gonna have some fences to get the animals in. I did see there was a creeper over here somewhere, so we need to be careful of that. And creepers won't burn up in the daylight because they're not an undead mob. But then we went ahead and made a hoe as well. And to do that, you just, that's the formula right there. So you can make a cobble hoe so that you can start turning all this land in the farmland just like this. And we're going to go 4 out in every direction and make a square just like this. And we're going to do this with all this land right here. Oh, and it looks like I just broke my hoe, so I am going to need to make a second hoe to get all of this plowing of the field done. I don't really know what it's called, but I'm going to call it plowing the field. Okay, Dad, I'm going to need your help now that we have turned all this land in the farmland. Let's just start putting down our crops. I'm also going to put the potatoes down on this land as well. So let's just start putting down the wheat seeds on this side of the farm over here, and also put the potatoes down on the other side of the farm. And then we have 2 potatoes. We'll put the potatoes over here, and pretty soon all of this wheat will grow and we'll get more wheat seeds from it, and we'll be able to fill up this whole plot with the wheat. Okay, so now it's just a waiting game. I was taking down some more trees and now we're just waiting for this to grow. But another thing that you can do is use bone meal to grow the crops a little bit faster. Now the way you get bone meal is by turning bones into bone meal or by composting, but we'll go into composition and using a composter later on. But right now we just turn the bones into bone meal and we get 3 bone meal from it. We got that bone from fighting a skeleton early on. That was a lucky fight that we won. It's kind of hard to beat those guys early on, but we just right click on the crop, and then we can see that this is indeed the full growth stage of the wheat. So let's go ahead and see if we can get another piece of wheat. And this one we're going to need 2. So now we can go ahead and take the wheat, and we got 3 more seeds from that one wheat as well as an actual wheat itself. So let's just put down the wheat seeds so that we can grow more wheat from this. And let's also use this wheat now to go and collect some animals for our pen that we're going to make. This is a quick vibe check. Let me know how hard you're vibing down in the comments below. And if you're vibing hard, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so that you can join the Dusty tribe. Cool, let's get back into the video. Okay, so we have some fence gates made, and now we need to make some fence. So let's go ahead and click the recipe right there. Just make some oak fence just like that. And we got 42 fence from that. I think that'll be good for now. We definitely have more oak planks. We also have a lot more logs in our storage here as well, so we can make more if we need it. And let's go ahead and use this area right over here. When my dad's done chopping down this tree, I think that this would be an awesome place to actually hold all of our animals. So we're just gonna put down this fence wherever we are gonna want the animals to be. I think let's make a pretty big one, and then we can kind of try and separate out both the cows and the sheep that are gonna be in here. Then we put down a fence gate just like that. That's a slightly different recipe in the recipe book, so just find fence gate in the recipe book and then you'll know how to make one of these guys right here. So these are nice because you can open and close them just like a door, and the animals won't be able to get through. And it is getting to be night again, so me and Dad are gonna have to go bunker down inside and wait for the night to go away now. And the good thing about fence is that they're technically a block and a half high, so nothing can jump over them. Unlike a block, animals are able to jump over blocks, but they're not able to jump over fences or fence gates just because they are 1.5 block high. Okay, so the sun is coming up and this is a perfect time. Yeah, look at that zombie burning. This is a perfect time for us to go out and find some animals. I see a cow over here. I see a sheep up there. Or do you want to get the cows or do you want to get the sheep?
I'll get the cow.
All right, you get the cow. I'll go look for, I ideally want white sheep because we're able to dye the white wool different colors. So I'm going to go on a mission and try and find some white sheep. Like, look at those guys spawn during the night, but since they're hanging out under the trees, they're not actually burning up. So those guys are a threat. I don't really want to get too close to them, but I do want to try and get this sheep over here. If I can avoid the, oh no, he saw me. Come on, sheep. Let's see. Come on, come with me. So hopefully these guys, yeah, like they're fighting each other. That's so funny. That's awesome. That's the best case scenario. Hopefully the sun will make him burn so I don't have to do anything. If I can get one, oh, but I did get another bone, so we can't get more bone meal if we have to do that. But look, we got 4 sheep with us. So let's go ahead and take them down to their little pen that we made for them. And the sheep are following me because I have the wheat in my hand. I put the wheat in my offhand so I can have other tools that I'm using. And the sheep will follow you when you have the wheat in your hand. Sometimes they'll lose interest if you get too far. So definitely make sure that you don't get too far and you don't lose their interest. So now all we got to do is open up this gate, come in here. We're going to lure the cow this way as well because cows also like wheat, and I do have the wheat in my hand. So now let's just get out of here and shut the gate, and now they're all stuck in there, which is great. Looks like my dad is coming back with the second cow, which is amazing. We're going to be able to breed up both the cows and the sheep, and we're going to be able to eat tonight. Oh, that's amazing. I see some more cows over there, but I don't really even want to go to the effort of giving them. If we get 2, it's definitely enough, and we don't have to mess with them too much. Awesome. So now we have a bunch of sheep, and we have 2 cows in here. Okay, so now to breed these guys up, what we need to do is we need to give each of the cows a wheat, and then they'll end up breeding with each other. All right, so with the wheat in my hand, I want to make sure that I click on the cow because I want to breed up the cows. Click on that cow right there. Boom! They're in love, they have a baby, and a baby pops out. That's amazing. We're on our way to having an awesome cow farm, awesome sheep farm right here. Yeah, we're down here looking at some surface caves for iron once again because we need 1 more piece of iron and then we can make shears. And when we have shears, we're going to be able to shear the sheep that we have and get some wool from them and then eventually make a bed so that we can actually sleep tonight. Okay, so there's 3 pieces right here. That's great. 4 pieces, 5 pieces. That's amazing. So this is gonna be more than enough for now. We're just gonna, oh, 6 pieces. That's awesome. So I'm just gonna take these back. We're gonna smelt these up. We're gonna get some shears going, and then we're gonna be able to make a bed, make our first bed here on the how-to series. That's gonna be amazing. Okay, so now we have our 2 pieces of iron. We can go like that with them and get some shears. Awesome. So now I'm just gonna go take the shears. I'm gonna hop into this pen with them. I'm gonna go snip, snip, and we are gonna get some wool. I only got 2 wool from that, which is really unfortunate. It looked like that guy alone gave me 3, which is good. We can definitely make a bed with 3. That guy also gave me 3, so it looks like we are gonna have black beds here to start with. All right, so let's go ahead and just place our beds right here, which is good. So now when the night rolls around, we don't have to wait till the sun comes out again. We'll just be able to go ahead and sleep the night away. All right, so I think that's all we really need to do for this episode. We got our wheat farm going, which is good. We're gonna be able to wait for the wheat there and collect all the wheat up, and then start feeding our cows and our sheep as well, and start getting more cows and sheep, so we can start cooking up their meat and eating them as our food source, which is gonna be a lot better than just eating whatever we can get our hands on. We're also gonna have potato soon, which is really cool. And we also have beds so we can sleep the night away. I think we accomplished a lot in this one. All right, we hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one.
Shout out.
All right, bye-bye.